First of all, allow me to welcome each and everyone for gracing the joint celebrations or joint opening ceremonies of the Regional Invention Contest and Exhibits and the Regional Science and Technology Week celebration in connection with the National Science and Technology Week, which we held last July. To give you an overview, allow me to bring back how Regional Invention Contest started. On April 28 of April 1992, the Republic Act 7459, which is known as the Inventors and Invention Incentives Act of the Philippines, was enacted into law. Among the many incentives stipulated in the law includes giving cash rewards and prizes to the winners of the National Invention Contest and Exhibits or NICE. Wala po dito ang RICE. Tax incentives and exemptions in the commercialization of inventions and innovations. The law stipulates that it is for purely commercialization of inventions. However, we at TAPI noted that before an invention and innovation will be commercialized, marami pa pong pagdadaanan. So, meron po kaming mga program to fully commercialize the invention. We have to create another programs that will actually facilitate the commercialization of inventions. And this includes our intellectual property rights protection, pilot testing protection, development, I should say, pilot testing, prototype development, and many others. All of these are actually attached to the invention for full commercialization. So this is our way of promoting the TAPI programs in the Regional Invention Contests and Exhibits. As mandated by the Republic Act 7459, TAPI was tasked to conduct the National Invention Contest to give due recognition and encouragement to the hard work and dedications of our local inventors, innovators, and researchers. If you are going to go back to the history of the National Invention Contest that started in 1992 until 2008, there is only one invention contest nationwide, which is done in Manila. And during those years, all invention contests are actually being conducted in Manila. So what do you expect about the participants? So mostly nearby regions and Manilans are the ones who were able to participate. Why? Because those in the other regions couldn't afford also to go to Manila to bring their inventions and innovations, or sometimes by default, some of their applications arrived tapos na po ang deadline. So they were not able to participate. So because of this particular dilemma and because of this particular problem, we have to reach out the far-flung regions for them to be accommodated as well. But due to our limited budget, because under the law, only one national invention contest, so we have to come up with an additional budget for the regional invention contest. But because of this particular big, we are 16 regions. And in fact, during those years, the ARMM is also included in the regions that we are actually supporting. So what we did in 2009 and 2010, we came up with the clustering approach. Clustering the North Luzon regions, South Luzon regions, Visayas, and Mindanao. So, magkasunod po ang regional cluster celebrations. So, within the year, we have to conduct 5, including po the National Invention Contest. The regional cluster will come up with their respective winners who will represent in the National Invention Contest. So there will be 4 clusters with respective winners. So the winners are actually the finalists for the National Invention Contest within the same year. It is very difficult for TAPI to conduct 5 invention contests in a specific year. So we have to come up with an innovation because since it is a region's concerns, we believe that the coordinations and collaborations with our regional offices is the best approach. So we decided to come up with the Regional Invention Contest. This happens because we have the full support of our top management. So they gave us additional budget for the conduct of the first Regional Invention Contest, which started in 2011. But because of our experience during those years, that non-winners seems to participate again for the next succeeding years. So halos pare-pareho po yung mga entries na dumarating sa amin because they did not win, so they participate again the next year. So to give them enough time to come up with a good innovations and inventions, so we decided that every other year po, biennial celebrations ang Regional Invention Contests and Exhibits. So the whole year, we start from January planning up to December, which is we have now December. All the regions will come up with their own schedules, sometimes tied up with the Regional Invention Contest, and sometimes separate po. So these 16 Regional Invention Contests are actually held within the year. Started in 2011, 2013, 2015 onwards. So the next succeeding year, all the winners of the Regional Invention Contests are automatically finalists in the National Invention Contest. But since there are 5 categories, again, we limit not only the first prize winners of the Regional Invention Contest in each categories will automatically be the finalists for the National Invention Contest. Why do we have to limit? Because first, we have to shoulder the traveling expenses of the winners together with their advisors. So kasama po sa budget yun so that they could possibly attend. No? So that is the full support given by the TAPI to our participants in the Regional Invention Contest. So that's how we started in the Regional Invention Contests and Exhibits. So the categories that we have are actually the same categories that were actually provided in the law. We have for invention, we have the tuklas. For the research, creative research, we have the likha. We have the CBOL for high school and college. We have the utility model registration, and we have the industrial design. So all of these categories are actually included in the law. Wala pong copyright na nakalagay sa batas. So hindi po talaga namin sinasama ang copyright, but that is also one of the IP protections that we are actually supporting. So that's how we started with the Regional Invention Contests and Exhibits. So for next year, which will be actually our National Invention Contest, we have already come up. This will be the last leg of our Regional Invention Contest. So I wish to congratulate the winners for this particular event and see you next year. We are still planning whether we are going to hold it simultaneously with the National Science and Technology Week celebration, which is actually now changed the schedule to November. But in the law, the National Invention Contest is not very explicit whether it is actually November or any other month. But we have to find out because the venue is a critical matter for us to decide if we are going to hold simultaneous with the National Science and Technology Week or the National Invention Contest and Exhibit. It will be the decision of the top management anyway. So with that, thank you very much for listening and congratulations again to the winners of the Regional Invention Contest and Exhibit.